Robbie will go in for Gauntz, and Corpusel will get the start tonight.
Nice. With Eric Robinson coming back into your lineup, what kind of flexibility does that give you? I mean, you know what kind of player he is, obviously.
Yeah, I know what kind of player he is, but he hasn't played in a while. So we'll see early on here where his legs are at, where his timing's at. It's tough. You haven't played hockey for a long time, and the game is getting faster and harder. So we'll monitor that early, see where he's at, and go from there.
Yeah. I want to ask you about Oliver Bjorkstrand. He's got a little bit of a streak right now. What kind of, I'll use the word flexibility again, does that give you, knowing that you've got a couple of guys who right now are feeling it pretty good?
Yeah, well, it gives you that balanced scoring you want, right? You got Patty's been on a tear here for several weeks and been rolling pretty good. And then if you can add Oliver into that mix on a different line, now they can't just focus on one group. So that's the goal always, is to have that balanced scoring. And he's heating up. He's finding a way to get the puck to the net. You can tell he's a more confident player right now. So that helps his line, it helps our group.
Every time I ask him about that, he says, I'm asking him, what's the secret behind this? He said it's about moving his feet. For him, it's about skating. Do you see it the same way with Oliver's game?
Yeah, his is simple. Move his feet, be competitive. And when he's doing that, he's not the biggest framed guy. If you see him, he's kind of a slight looking guy, but he's really good on his edges, and when he's at his best, he plays hard. He'll get knocked around, but he's popping up, and he's tenacious in the battle. And that's when I can tell in games when he's engaged right away. He's underneath guys, he's working hard at the puck, and he's coming up with them. And then it allows his legs to get going. And so I think for our group in general, when we're more attached to the game emotionally and physically, and that competitiveness, you can see it. It bleeds through our group, and we're just a much better team.
Yeah. I want to also ask you about Corpy. He hasn't started in a long time, coming back from an injury. You talk about watching and monitoring Robinson. Do you watch and monitor Corpy as well to see how he goes out there? Or do you have full confidence now that once he's ready to go and will be 100%?
Yeah, well, you hope that,
yeah.
Right? I mean, I know he's feeling good. He's feeling 100%. So, again, timing. In the perfect world, we can get him about 10 or 12 shots that are all from the outside, from the blue line, where he can just kind of make his way in. But that's not how it always works, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see how the game goes. But I know Corpy's feeling good, and hopefully we play well in front of him.